Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So what's up guys, what's going on? And today in this video, inshallah, we're gonna talk about our first video in chemistry. But before that, don't forget the usual cookie or snack and a bucket of popcorn even. And let's just start talking about our first lesson, which is talking about periodic tables. So we have already seen that the elements in the periodic table are arranged in order of their proton number, or you could say in another way their atomic number. So in the periodic table, the elements are arranged so that elements with similar properties fall under each other in vertical columns. But before that, let's just have an example. So this is lithium. We have over it we have the atomic number over it, and below it the atomic mass. So that's just a quick example. So elements with similar properties fall under each other in vertical columns. These columns are called groups. So let's just now talk about the other, or the vertical columns. So there are horizontal columns as well. We call the horizontal columns, or the horizontal rows, periods. So you have right now groups and periods, and you will notice that the hydrogen is all in its own. So that means that we don't need to put it in group 1, although it has one electron in the single, or in its single shell, and it has totally different properties from the group 1 metal. So that doesn't count as a group 1 metal, or that doesn't count as a metal. Okay, so metals are on the left, and it has different properties. Let's just remove the down part so it doesn't confuse you. So metals are on the left side from the periodic table, while non-metals are on the right side, or you could say the right corner, because it's just we have a little amount of non-metals or non-metal elements. So dividing the line dividing between them is just the line dividing between them looks like a staircase, I know, but if you saw over here, every metal that the line crosses over should be non-metal. Okay, so right now let's just talk about trends down the group. So elements in the same group have similar chemical properties. This is due to the fact that the fact that each element in the group has the same proton number and the same electron in the last shell, or the same, we call the last electron in the last shell, we call it valency electrons. So they basically have the same valency electrons, or the last shell electron number. The group 1 elements have 1 valency electron, while the group 2 elements have 2, and so on. Within each group, we can identify trends in physical and chemical properties down the group. In group 1, the elements get more reactive down the group. Okay, let's just before that underline electron score, because we have valency alone and valency electrons, so you don't get confused. So within each group, we can identify trends in physical properties down the group. So note that group 1 elements get more reactive down the group, while group VI, or the before last group, I think it should be group 7, I think. So it gets less reactive down the group. So outer electrons of each group, let's have this table and mention the outer electrons of each group. So I have in group 1, we have number of valency electrons, we have only 1 valency electrons. Group 2, we have 2. Group 3, we have 3 valency electrons. 4, we have 4. We have also in group 5, number of valency electrons should be 5, 6, 7, so on. Okay, so that's basically a quick table talking about the outer electrons of each group. So group 1 is one that you could just memorize it, try to memorize it, and that's it. So it's pretty easy actually. So let's just now say that trends across a period, melting trends. Let's talk about trends across a period. So melting and boiling points increase from group 1 till group 7, or I mean to group 4, and melting or boiling points decrease again towards the 8th group. Okay, so let's just talk about the last tip and end this video, which you need only to know where are the metals and non-metals. You don't have to exactly remember the line between metals and non-metals and so on. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let's just see us in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.